reckless. Young boy, come up off that necklace. To the trends. See a lead, be the best.
Welcome to Bleachers and Speakers. I'm your host, Joe, and I got my boy B. Foster. Before we get into this featured player of the week, I want to remind everyone to subscribe to Bleachers and Speakers on YouTube and follow us for your audio fix on anywhere you can find a podcast you can listen to. You can find us. That's Bleachers and Speakers, FFSN, in the search of that particular platform. Follow us. Make sure that notification bell is on, so when we drop content like this, you'll get an alert and download those episodes. But I strongly encourage my listeners, if you're not subscribed to Bleachers and Speakers on the YouTube, you are definitely lacking, because we have some good stuff on that channel. The stuff you hear, you might want to put a little vision to it, and we provide that. But I won't go any longer. I know Foster's chomping at the bit. The NFL draft is on the way, and this is a prospect that could be a Lion. You never know with how these drafts go in the first round. The draft is plentiful, and Foster, I'll let you go from here and tell us, who is this person on the screen that you're about to talk about?
All right. So, of course, the Detroit Lions are looking to upgrade their edge rusher room. And so the next person we're going to be talking about is Mykel Williams out of Georgia, who is an edge rusher. He's the 5th-ranked defensive lineman. He's 6'5", 260 pounds. He ran a 4.77 40, which lands him in the 64th percentile. And his wingspan is 82 inches and 82 and 5/8 inches, which puts him in the 83rd percentile. So good length from him. He's a versatile edge rusher. He was a second-team All-SEC player in his final year, and he has a nice combo of length, power, and quickness. He has rare power at the point of attack, and he's consistently able to control blocks with violent hands. He's scheme versatile. He can play in the inside or outside on the edge. He has natural leverage. He's a natural leverage player who excels at setting the edge, using his length and heavy hands to stack and shed. He demonstrates advanced recognition skills in the run game. He brings a nasty bull rush that can collapse the pocket. He possesses an elite motor that never quits. He displays impressive lateral agility for his size and shows natural instincts as a pass rusher. So this is a player that I wouldn't label in the project category. I think he can be a starter from day one, but his ceiling, he hasn't yet reached his ceiling. I think there's some things that he can work on, and he's got a good size. Obviously, he's got long arms. He's 6'5", so there's room for him to grow physically. As far as his weakness, he can be a tick late off of the snap at times, giving up his edge. He needs to develop a more diverse pass rush arsenal. He currently relies too much on his power moves. He shows some inconsistency with hand placement in the pass rushing moves. He can improve his ability to recognize and react to pulling guards, and he occasionally gets caught up in traffic. As far as his production at Georgia, he was pretty consistent from the minute that he became a starter. In all 3 years that he played at Georgia, he had 5 sacks and around 20 tackles. So he's a player that certainly has a lot of experience playing in a very competitive SEC, and his production has been consistent from day one. As far as his fit with Detroit, I like the fact that he's versatile. Obviously, we have a guy like Aleem McNeil who's not going to start the year, so he's able to play inside. But most importantly, he's going to be a player that can play from day one on the edge. Obviously, we need some help on the edge, and I like the fact that we'll be able to develop him, and he'll be able to grow along with our other players. He's 6'5", and Hutch is 6'7", so he can certainly, show him some things. I like his motor, and I like his versatility. I like his motor, and I like what he can develop into as he grows and gets surrounded by other talented players. Hopefully, he'll be able to work alongside a Zadarius Smith if we're able to make some things work. But we will see how that develops.
One of the things that if you pay attention to the Lions in their defensive front, there's a lot of guys that Brad Holmes have acquired or drafted that are the key word is versatility. The Hutch, he's moved Hutch inside, he's moved Hutch around. So this is one of those guys where I could see him in a Lions uniform. And also the Lions aren't too privy or too high on those fast edges, those pass rush specialists. That's all they do. They want their defensive ends to do a little bit more, be good run stoppers, setting the edge, along with passing, rushing the passer. So it's just not a one-trick pony type of thing. They're not into that defensive lineman that just can get to the quarterback. They want them to do a little bit more. So I can see this guy here. I like this guy. There has been a lot of mock drafts with the Lions picking this guy, but we'll see. We've seen stranger things. Once again, Foster, you've done a masterful job. You've done your homework, and we hope to see at least a pass rusher taking with our first pick, especially with no Zadarius Smith. But we'll see. We'll see. I never agree with none of Brad Holmes' first picks, but I'm pretty sure. Well, I did agree with Terrion Arnold, but that's another subject for another day. Subscribe.
The one hasn't panned out yet.
Right. So it shows I should not be anyone's GM. Subscribe to Bleachers to Speakers on YouTube.
Get your lick back. If a nugget gon' do something, ain't no chit chat. Better stay up out the way, don't get your shit splat. Stop letting this shit slide and get your lick back. And get your lick back. Get your lick back. If a nugget gon' do something, ain't no chit chat. Better stay up out the way, don't get your shit splat. Stop letting this shit slide and get your lick back. And get your lick back. I feel like I'm J.A.